Peace be upon you, children. Welcome to our little story of the day. Today we're going to travel to the wonderful world of bees and discover the story of a little bee. Not like the others, her name is Maya. Are you ready? Then get comfortable, let's begin. In a well-organized hive where each bee had a very specific role, a very, very curious little bee was born. Her name was Maya. Unlike her sisters who loved working inside the hive to make delicious honey, Maya dreamed of only one thing: discovering the outside world. She would look through the small wax cells and see a vast blue sky, flowers of every color, and butterflies dancing in the air. Oh, how I would love to fly there, she would say to herself all day long. One day, Maya could no longer resist. While everyone else was busy, she mustered her courage and slipped out of the hive for the very first time. Wow, she exclaimed, the world was even bigger and more beautiful than in her dreams. The sun was warm, the grass was green and smelled so good. Maya began to fly, her heart pounding with joy and excitement. This was the beginning of her great adventure. Exploring a meadow filled with flowers, Maya had her first encounter. It was a little earthworm timidly emerging from its hole. Hello, my name is Maya. And you? She asked with a big smile. The earthworm, whose name was Max, was a little surprised. He wasn't used to talking to bees, but Maya's kindness immediately put him at ease. He explained how he helped the earth breathe. Maya was fascinated. She had just learned something new. Continuing on her way, Maya heard a strange noise. But it wasn't the sound of a bee. It was a large bumblebee trying to land on a flower. Though he was a little clumsy, his name was Willie. Willie was very greedy and always a bit sleepy. But he had a heart of gold, and he immediately became Maya's best friend. Together, they decided to explore the world. Maya was so happy to have an adventure companion. Their first mission as friends was to help a ladybug that had fallen on its back and couldn't right itself. Its little legs were flailing in the air. Maya and Willie rushed over. Quote, "Don't worry, we'll help you," said Maya. Willie, with his bumblebee strength, gently pushed from one side and Maya from the other, and whoosh, the ladybug was back on its feet. Quote, "Oh, thank you 1,000 times, she said before flying away. Maya and Willie were very proud of having done a good deed. Later, while they were resting on a leaf, they saw a magnificent creature flying near them. It had large, colorful wings. Quote, "What is that?" asked Willie, his eyes wide. "It's a butterfly," whispered Maya. Amazed, the butterfly explained that before being so beautiful, it had been a little caterpillar. Maya learned that day that everyone can change and become magnificent, each in their own way. But the adventure isn't always easy. One day, a big spider named Tekla caught Willie in its web. Quote, "Help, Maya," cried Willie. Despite her fear, Maya didn't hesitate for a second. She remembered what the old bees had told her. Our courage is our greatest strength. She rushed toward the web and began to cut with her tiny mandibles. Tekla the spider wasn't happy at all. But Maya's determination surprised her, and she finally let Willie go. This event showed Maya that she was much braver than she thought. After all these adventures, Maya began to think about her home, the hive. She missed her friends and wanted to tell them everything she had seen and learned. The outside world was amazing, but her family was also very important. So, with Willie, she decided to return to the hive. The journey back seemed different to them, because they had grown and learned so much. When Maya arrived at the hive, everyone was very worried, but seeing her return, safe and sound, and listening to her incredible stories about the world, the other bees were fascinated. They understood that the outside world wasn't just a dangerous place, but also a place full of wonders and friends to make. Maya was no longer just the curious little bee. She had become an explorer, a heroine. Thanks to Maya, life in the hive changed a little. The bees began to look at the outside world with more curiosity and less fear. Maya continued her explorations, but this time, she always returned home to share her discoveries. She learned that it was possible to love adventure and love home. She showed everyone that curiosity is a wonderful quality that allows us to learn, to grow up and make new friends. And that's how Maya, the little bee, found her place in the world. A perfect balance between adventure and the warmth of her home. And so, the story of Maya the bee is finished. I hope you enjoyed it, children. Don't forget to be curious like Maya. It's great, it allows us to discover lots of wonderful things. Thank you so much for listening. If you want more wonderful stories, don't forget to tell mom and dad so they can subscribe to the channel. See you very soon for a new adventure. Goodbye.